there and just dig out.
The search for gold is an occupying task in Guyana. This is Port Kaituma. The miners stay in the bush, or in the Backdam as they call it, for months at a time without coming out in some cases. They depend on others to bring in food and various goods for them. This is where people like Sheldon come in, who would drive into the Backdam on a regular basis, carrying in equipment, food, gasoline, and so forth.
Big engine, big. Everything is big tires and big engine and everything to do with the mud, eh?
This is what you would call a rough ride. A lot of bounces on the road.
Interesting technology. Get a piece of wood. Alright. Oh. Wow, right? Get that. Every drum up there. Wow. This is just a way to show you that nothing is impossible. Ways of, and man, get the drum up there like this. And I'm jiffy by.
No.
It's Elevator is the name.
Yeah, Elevator. It's called Kaimun thing in Bush, you know.
Cayman?
Kaimu.
Oh, okay, there's like a...
Bad woman's.
Oh, okay.
After an initial stop for picking up goods and oil, the journey continued on the road, going through various places to get to the Backdam to deliver. The trail of dust left behind is an indication of how dry it was. At other times, this would be just mud, clay mixed with water, difficult for the vehicles to move. But at this time, it was dry. There was some water, but for the most part, we had a dry spell. Let's just say the road was lonely. It is not unusual to see some traveling this route by foot when they have no choice. In the past, many have done this just by feet alone.
You bring a walk. Got them big rocks, so.
There's no telling what you would see coming out of the woods on a journey like this. We weren't looking for any obstacles. On the way, we met this woman and her children. They were just walking. No doubt they would have made this journey many times, but a little ride would not hurt. It doesn't matter how good your vehicle is. When it meets the clay and water, it has to slow down. This is why you need these trucks to go into the Backdam. Arriving at the first drop-off point, it was time to unload some of the stuff that we've been taking.
Let's see.
Back on the road again. This was an indication of the end of the road, the barrels.
Hey, there.
We unloaded the family into this remote area. Don't ask me where they went. They just disappeared into the woods.
Grinding.
I was curious about the process of pork knocking.
Dropping in, you get a little pump now, feeding this water. I gotta get water.
Okay.
Next thing, why is it grinding?
Oh, so you have to be either near to water, you have to pour the water in.
Yeah, right? You got a long horse counter, how far the distance of the water there, and you bring it up. So you gotta things now come down like this from the crusher, and it carrying checks, and then it carry amalgam sheet. Something like a clear zinc, right? But it's amalgam sheet. As soon as you drop the silver upon it, he stay there and he start catching the gold all the time.
Oh, so it's like a track. It's attracting it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
And he start catching all the gold all the time. As he crushing, catching all the time. You understand?
It's a heavy.
So it's hard to thief the gold.
Ah.
Now them man use a system. They set another thing over it now and padlock the whole system down.
Track well, it's catching the gold. It's inside that lock. It's within that thing.
Yeah. So nobody can get to enter to there. Anybody decide to enter to there, they gotta get axa blade and all this iron and all this.
Oh, that's to stop people from taking into
there. When you walk in with land drudge now, the system, you jet in all of this here. Gravel everybody, mud everybody. And then going up now, the impeller is going to fit in a big house in. I think it's space, right? So when the engine spinning, couple on to the engine. While it's spinning, it's just sending up the stuff straight into a big box. And it got mats and stuff. Everything turning up. And the gold going and settle inside them format and the miracle mat.
Okay.
And they have the whole crew walking. Right? The whole crew walking and the judge. There's everybody going behind the box.
Okay.
Watch down there, everybody there. But some boss man don't allow it. Only 2 man in the box. We're beating in the boss man. We're catching the goal, we're stopping the goal, squeezing the goal. When you go, it's only time, well, okay, this is the production. You wait and you see your weight, you book it down on a piece of book, and so how much gold. If it's a 10 ounce gold, we make so date. You understand? So when you make, so if even sell the boss man there, the whole crew seeing this gold.
Yeah.
So if any problem between, like me, you know, as a worker, and I run in the judge for you, If I take the gold or thief any piece, the
You
guy
know.
will talk if me, he get wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
understand me?
yeah.
Say, man, boss, man, so. And you listen to the other rest and you know that
What it
I-
was
I the man
before.
taking the gold. You understand me? Otherwise, to the all man holding a head now. You understand me? And them thing though as a team. You understand? And them thing though soon to start to make this goal and you thief in this goal is high.
So he believes that the gold
Ah,
actually hides
right.
from the person
That's
who is
something
actually
that-
trying to
As
steal
long
it.
you're showing this goal all the time, you're seeing this goal all the time. You understand? When some people say gold cut out, you cut out. I can tell you when I bore this gold 2 batter for 6 songs, this thing
He
been
had
going
an
down all the
experience
time,
where
gone
he
up to
himself was
44
part
feet.
of a gold
What
mining
I know.
operation.
But when I bore it, the man, I been shuffling like bringing rush here.
He was
and
not
so.
doing the
And
actual
me brother
digging.
own the claims.
He was
and
working
he's
as the
splitting
person
gold.
taking the food
When
stuff
he go for
into
split
the
and say, man,
gold
taking out the
operation.
share, brother. You understand? Everybody getting a share.
Everybody was
Gonna
supposed
take
to
out
get a
the food
share
expense, the percentage. and
based
he
on
start
what was
with the man
left
say,
after
"No, I
the
got come dig
production
more."
cost was
And he
removed.
gonna bring 8 men for me. Well, not right away. I'm
Yeah.
gonna spend in town.
He spent
Yeah.
some
Spend
time in
long,
the
like
city,
a little 4 months, and they start to take blues.
about 4
They
months,
start to take
and
blues,
things
'cause they
began
start
to be
thieving and
difficult
gold high.
with the gold mining operation
So
run
when
by
me
his
come,
brother.
he say, "Buddy, I'm find 8 men for you."
So he
Then
found
bring up
8
8
men
with good food, and he say,
And some
anyway,
food.
we choose to carry down, fresh from the land. That time, the
and
man they
picked
40
a location
feet,
that he
30
wanted to.
feet and so with shaft.
That's 40
Straight
feet
hole,
down
right?
or
Deep
in?
down, deep
They
down.
dug
You
about 40
understand?
feet
With
below
shovel and spade.
the level of the
Understand?
ground.
And mat up. So when he bring the man for me, I start fresh like up that pay. And me only meet 6 feet and I get the gold.
About 6 feet below, he
And
found
all man come, he
gold.
had a tree throw down, and the man sit down and beg him for a bottle of stuff.
The very people that objected to him
The same one
earning
is
from the
always-
first
When you go for split,
Split.
tell him the guy go and look for them.
decided they would beg him for some gold, but he told them
They
they go
right
look
through
for
the gold.
themselves.
Up to 40 to 40 feet the goal there and to now
Still
two
up
back
toward
to
40
6
feet as he was going down, he kept
When
finding
the drop
gold.
the tape like this,
So
he
his
stopped
view
from
is that the
doing
gold
it
was
because
not hiding
remember we dead deep.
because he was
Yeah.
being
Understand?
honest.
Stop, we say we gotta get drudge and so open.
They had to stop because it was
Otherwise,
dangerous
Enough hole he
it's-
got,
if
you
it-
know.
to go into the
I
earth
understand.
that far below
So everything.
without a wide
They
opening.
left right there. If you see all the thing there, they're right there.
It's
Cash
still
in
there
for
to
the
this day.
investment,
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
This was a small operation.
Like machine and so.
Yeah. A 90 horsepower
Mm-hmm.
with a 120, so don't want to blast in the hill. I got the excavator now just opening up and you left the string by yourself. That's why I think in all the time to come off on this road.
Road continue all the way to the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Big scenery.
What is this? I get special move for drive up here.
Oh, right, the thing there.
This was the pattern, stopping at various locations for doing or delivering certain items or picking up certain items.
Rich boy.
And as you can tell, there were no street names. You have to know where you're going. When the road turns, you gotta know where you are.
know where you're going by. This is the whole train line going into Ridge.
When this train stop run, the man is the push gun go from Kaituma to Ridge.
This line goes straight to Matthews Ridge. Me and Sheldon taking a walk. Left the vehicle park at the back. We have 2 men there. Just taking a nice little walk right now. We got some shade. The line is cool. This is the line behind. That's the back.
Put on the drums and push them in from the front where you walk through.
Oh, so at that spot is where it get damaged.
Yeah. So you
There are a
push
few
on
people.
front too?
A little bit of sprinkles. There's a old mine spot there.
Stop here, yeah.
The sound of the dredge could be heard from a distance.
This is, so they got some mining going on right there. Some mining going on right there. They do the battle, the spin and they shake out all.
The remainder is gold. One worker would leave with us so that he can bring the stuff that we had brought in directly to the campsite. The journey then continued to Matthews Ridge.
This is Matthews Ridge. So far. This is Heaven Hill.
They call it Heaven Hill because of the height. It's a little trek up to the top.
Okay. There's a hotel up there. we pass through.
Listen,
Come over.
you don't block.
You definitely stop.
Yeah.
Anything in the place?
This way we run
Them
straight to
rap,
Venezuela.
boy. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Straight to Venezuela.
Big stone. It's Backdam run there, right? Multiple one too. Multiple Backdam
Well, it's a day's work. The day is finished. Back where we started. This is living in Port Kaituma for Sheldon.